start going. And that demo name is messed up, I do know, but let's see here who can get a hold of. Currently spectating Holiak. And it looks like Burkeen with a great start, unless he died. It unfortunately looks like Burkeen died somewhere in the start rate, but Alex Collar from Motor chasing with a great start here. Followed by
a bit of chaos on that one.
Yeah, full chaos, I believe, on the start rate. Oh, people down in this hill as well. Craig Leake, third place rider. Really good start here, I guess. At least not going down. That's number 20 of the red plate. That's strange. That's here side of actually on a blue bike this week. Oh, that's a 125.
Yeah, we got side off on a 125. Just as if, you know, leading and vying for the championship wasn't rubbing in it enough. He just wants to prove to everyone, hey, I can beat you on a slower bike.
Exactly. So side of
bold play.
Side of totally just rubbing it in everyone's fails. Probably gonna try win it on a 125 here, so that's going to be interesting for sure to follow. But where is Dade Honeywell? I believe I did not see him up top here. So
I'll scroll back here and see if I can find him.
Motagogo in this one, so I think that's the first for Motagogo. Matt Burkeen, 21st or defending champion. But where is Dade Honeywell? Fjellberg way back. Just me, or it was some?
I'm trying to find him here. A lot of switching that goes on obviously in the first lap, so it might be skipping him, but I don't see him. Maybe bike problems, perhaps. Who knows?
Maybe so. So that is
unfortunate.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. I mean, that was a great shot because if he doesn't show up this one and side of finishes roughly in the top 10, he's gonna have the championship here. So hopefully, Dale Honeywell is in this mix for some reason, but it doesn't seem that way, unfortunately. Alex Carlos still up in lead, and Craig Leake now moved up to second here, followed by Tyler Lewis. Brock Poppy in fourth, so Poppy being putting in a great race here as well. Raced EMF, MXS GP last night. Actually putting in a fairly great ride as well. I believe he finished second in the second moto after Dennis Fjellberg claimed his championship over in the Euro Series. So Brock Poppy with two solid motos in a row here so far. But Craig Leake getting repassed here from Tyler Lewis. So Tyler Lewis definitely putting a great race. But Alex Carlos still up in the lead, so let's see if we can find Sidov here. Sidov coming through in what I would believe is 6th place on that 125
here. He is in 6th, that's correct, yeah. And I was asking in server chat if anyone knew where Honeywell was, and conflicting reports, but apparently he may be racing in real life, although, you know, I haven't had it double sourced yet, so we can't verify.
Yes, you say so. Sidov gets together with Brock Poppy. Poppy down in the turn, Sidov just goes straight in the side of him, but not very hard, unfortunately for him. So Sidov around the outside on the 125, just railing that poor bike. So if it's as it is now, Sidov has this championship locked up. Unless something strange would happen and Sidov can't make Moto 2 and Honeywell wins it. But that seems a bit far-fetched.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a scenario where Sidov doesn't win, and perhaps he had some insider information that allowed him to say, screw it, I'm going to get on a 125, and there's no way I can possibly lose as long as I show up.
Could potentially be that way. Let's see, we have Jordan Foster here, trying to catch Sidov and Darren Ryan. Brock Poppy, Colton Mitchell. I don't know why, but I can never see Colton Mitchell's skins. Matt Burkeen just launching. Interesting live.
By the way, I'm kind of scrolling through here and finding some of the guys we're normally talking about back in the pack. Connor Holiak back in 26th. So that's it's got a ways to go. We obviously know he's one of the faster guys that races in sim, and I was actually watching a chatter in stream here asked to look at Michael. I won't attempt to pronounce his last name. LLR Designs, I believe. So shout out to him for his first pro race. But I was watching him and he got run into a little tight there by Holiak. But so goes pro racing.
So here's Michael. So I guess he wanted to be shown.
Yeah. But good for him. It's always fun to have your first pro race. I hope to find it one day.
So going for the pack here from the back, we can see that we have Jeremy Seabolt currently lagging. That's not what he wants to do, I'm sorry for this, but I do want to give you a better feel of you here. So Jeremy Seabolt currently 25th, this would make Fjellberg around 26th or 24th, 23rd perhaps. Then we have Eran Moore, Jeff Cooper, Dirk Thorpe, Matt Burkeen, 12, Jordan Foster. So we have quite a few good guys back in the pack. But it looks like Sidef has made his way onto the back of Craig Leake here.
When Leake has chatting there in stream for a second, I noticed Leake down, now back to 9th.
I thought I missed Leake somewhere. I just was looking at chat for a brief second.
Yeah. Give someone to fall.
Here's Leake.
We'll claim that's his fault. That one's on him.
So let's see if Leake can pull together and potentially make up a few spots here. Should I meet 2 hard? Leave that Brock Pop in front of him in the split fire KDM. And Craig Leake on the Dverg model Suzuki. That's apparently not going to be a thing in the future. Not really sure why or how, but that's what I've heard. Making a pass on Brock Pop, nice, just launching past him. Not tough.
Mitchell running up next to Foster here for 5th place. Or sorry, 6th place. Pretty tight grouping here.
We have Jordan Foster, Colton Mitchell and Darren Ryan in the battle for the 5th. I gotta say, Foster looking hungry for that position and goes around on the outside to make the pass. Looking real good here.
And 4 guys all in one section, almost in the air at the same time there.
And then David Wright just comes jumping back onto the track right behind these guys. And Foster again looking to go to the outside around David Ryan. Not able to make that happen yet.
When Foster's on, he's got great... Oh, runs it in right in the back of Devin Ryan.
That was a weird move. I mean, Devin Ryan didn't... he didn't look like to us at least a lag or something. It just looks like Foster went way too hard.
I think Foster's corner speed is so fast that that's how he would enter a corner. And Devin Ryan just, had obviously the lead in front of him and was entering a corner how he normally would, and Foster miscalculated.
Probably so. But Craig Leake here, catching David Wright for 6th place. Craig Leake getting 6th, but David Wright fighting back really good here.
Not giving up.
No, shout out to Wright here for just trying to get back around and actually almost gets next to Craig Leake here.
Well, he's running it up the inside, coming back to the start straight. It's cut off.
Being smart and shaking up there.
Good racing. Good racing. 4 guys are sticking together pretty well.
That's Craig Leake, David Wright, Colton Mitchell and Devin Ryan sticking together. But up in the top we still have Alex Carlo.
Sidehoff has moved up into 2nd now, just embarrassing the whole field on that RM 144.
Oh, 144.
Big bore.
I wish more manufacturers would actually make 150 cc's, and so they could potentially get them into the 250 class. But
we can always dream, right?
Yeah, we can always do that. But side of coming up short on the uphill triple, allowing Tyler Lewis to get back around him for second place. Oh, somebody off the side to the track there. I gotta say, Saidov so fast in this 125.
Yeah, if I wasn't streaming with you and was watching, I would probably just be sticking on him first person, being very upset about how he was going so fast on that bike. But so I'm probably better served here.
And I mean, these guys tripling on the 125 as well, just like no problem. I was just so happy doing triple on the 450. But I was actually able to
carry speed so well.
I was watching Burkeen early in the circuit. Let's see if we can find him, and his corner speed was amazing. It was just so insane to watch. I mean, I struggled so much with corner speed and keeping that momentum through the whole corner, but Burkeen was just perfect through them, just carrying so much, just leaning in.
There's a lot of stuff that separates the guys that we're watching right now from all of the rest of us, but in my humble opinion, the greatest one of those is probably the ability to carry speed through corners and smoothly do that. I mean, God help me, I can't do it to save my life, except for the rare instance when I think I'm Superman. I do it for about 4 corners and then I just roll over the berm and kill myself. But these guys do it every corner. It's amazing.
I mean, it's a bunch of practice for sure, but I mean, it's some sort of talent as well, natural ability, I gotta believe. I mean, some guys of these guys that picks it up so fast and straight to the top. But Burkeen looking good, unfortunately a little bit further down than he would like to. See if we can find some nice battle.
Carlo's getting closed up on. Tyler Lewis is less than a second back of him now for the lead. So I mean, there's 0.7 from second to first, 3 seconds from third to second, 1.6 from fourth to third. These guys are, and even back fifth to fourth is only 5 seconds. So everyone is within a wreck of each other all the way through the top, well, 9 we'll say.
Yeah, closing up fast for sure. And it looks like Tyler Lewis actually has the speed on Alex Carlo at the moment, but Carlo sticking with that wide bike of his, doing a great job of keeping Tyler behind him.
Oh, straight into the hay bale. Don't you hate that?
That always sucks.
I know I do.
Colton Mitchell as well.
Mitchell falls him right in.
Oh, dude.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's not even going out of a turn on the outside. That would make more sense, but that was just...
just hay bale problems. This I mean, is the story of my sim life.
Should probably have spotters for bales too, right? Having one guy watching out for bales and
that one's moving. That one's moving. Yeah.
And Craig Leake making an aggressive pass here on Tyler Lewis. Clean but dirty. Clean but aggressive. Oh.
Yeah.
So Craig Leake with the moves here. Leake just want to move straight to the top. No question asked here. And Saidov looking to catch Carl as well. Saidov really want to go out with a banger, both on a 125.
Just as a point of emphasis of Saidov being the guy this year riding a 125, he has the fastest lap of the race scrolling through here. Bjelberg is 0.2, I believe, off of... oh no, Burkeen's got a 204, so disregard that, but...
Where's Fjellberg at the moment? I saw him quite far down.
Fjellberg is all the way back in 16th.
So Fjellberg still making passes, but still very, very far behind.
Yeah. But I mean, it's just amazing to me. Second place, 2:07.2, and last lap was a 2:08.3.
And just, I have to cut you off there, but Saidov actually not tripling up this time. I believe he's realized that the 125 just has not enough power as he wants to.
Yeah, he cased it last time and lost second place to Tyler Lewis, so maybe he kind of thought a bit better of it this time around.
Yeah, but the thing is, he lost quite some time to Alex Carlo by doing that, so that uphill triple being crucial for lap times.
Yeah, and Colton Mitchell went down in 5th there.
Mitchell down again, that's not good for him.
Well, generally that's a bad thing.
So Devin
Well, sometimes
Ryan.
you need to take a deep breath. Maybe you're a little worn out. Give the thumbs a break.
Oh, Mitchell down again, so Mitchell losing it fast here. That's a 511. Could that be Moto Go back there in the laps? So Colton Mitchell now being hunted down by both Burkeen and Charlie Way here.
Yeah, Burkeen is... I have been watching him, but judging by his last lap time and how much he's come up since the first lap, he is on a charge.
Yeah, and it actually looked like Burkeen slowed down there for Charlie Way. Burkeen seemed to be way faster. But slowing down,
right past
Burkeen
him.
whipping past, looking solid. But let's do a lap through the pack here. Whoop. Alex Carlo in the lead. Jared Sidoff is second, and Craig Leake close behind. I believe that would be Tyler Lewis in 4th place. Let's see who comes around in 5th. That would be I don't know. Brock Poppy,
Foster's in 5th.
Mitchell, Burkeen, and my memory. So
Charlie Way.
Charlie Way.
Yeah.
Could have been Devin Ryan and Edward Mora, maybe. David Wright.
In 11?
I don't know. I'm just taking
11
guesses
is
here.
Derek Thorpe. 12 is Jesse Calloway.
Oh.
David Wright is in 13th, and Russ Chapman 14. Edward Mora 15. Fjellberg still in 16th.
And here.
Chase Donovan right behind him. I've got the distinct advantage of first-person view with names, so
yeah,
it's a bit of an edge.
Some Suzuki number 43. That was Moxie, one of the guys, I believe. Guess that looks like 92. 117, 10. That's Seabolt. 828, I would say. 52. Sorry for not knowing the names. I usually have a live timing to go off. That's Jeremy Cohen hour. But this week there's no live timing, so it's hard for me.
Just as a... Oh, no.
What happened there? Server doing a restart?
That's an unscheduled restart.
Yeah, that was a weird one. That's definitely uncharacteristic for whatever reason this is.
Well...
And I didn't see anyone.
We've had a lot this year, but we haven't had that one yet.
So that one's new.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta throw something in the mix. Lots of people not understanding what's happening. That would include us, but such as
I mean, no one knows what's happening, so it's just better to keep racing, I guess.
Lots of comments about Carlo being upset.
Yeah, I can imagine that. But I mean,
and purchases with his family members' credit cards.
And somebody, hey, put me in. Nope. Not going to happen, bro. Not here doing your ID grab, not going to be put in. I don't know. He says it's supposed to be.
I'll say this, JT Rupp in chat here a second ago.
Yep.
Or a minute ago, I guess, I asked for his friend Michael on LLR to be shouted out, right? Give him a little time. I was scrolling back through the pack, and Michael has benefited by this restart because it's about to say, well, the guy we gave a shout out to has now quit 17 minutes through, so tisk tisk, Michael. Finish your races, buddy. I'm just messing with you. Hopefully we'll get an answer to what's happening. A staggered start, A Wood proposes, so whoever wants to program that in real quick.
I'm just trying to figure out if that would actually be hard to program, and I don't think it would be that
I don't
hard
even know
to
if you can. I'm just talking, man.
Yeah, but I like a challenge, I guess. But
or we could just trust everyone to be reasonable and, like first place starts and then the guy that knew he was in second starts 5 seconds after. I think that we could trust everyone to do that, right? Based on everything else we know about the sim community. I think that's reasonable.
You are completely wrong. You have too much trust in these kids, man.
Oh, I'm a believer.
Yeah, I ain't anymore.
Not to be confused with that other...
What's happened? Yeah, server restarted for some reason. I haven't seen anything in chat. I haven't looked really either.
Yeah, I'm reading through it, so you don't have to pull it up for the stream purposes. If anyone says anything relevant, I will let you know.
Alex Heckman asks, DDoS, so just restarted. DDoS shouldn't cause a restart, but...
No, what we've done is spawn an actual artificial intelligence based out of JLV's servers. So they just have a mind of their own at this point.
But I don't know.
It's not a DDoS, who knows? It just restarted.
Either someone just sent an command to the server, like probably Wheels, that'd be, or I guess Wheels or JLV or someone just restarted by mistake. I have absolutely no clue what that is. And this race hasn't been red flagged so far either, so I don't know what to make of this, whether this is going to be the actual race, or if... I mean, perhaps we have a free race tonight, like half a moto first time and then 2 full motos to make up for last week's 1 moto. That's almost...
And now we have, apparently Wheels had to step away for a second during this mystery restart, so he's unaware of what has happened, and now they're trying to figure it out, according to chat.
But I am going to pretend like this is the race, since...
Yeah, why not?
I guess this won't count.
This is week 2 of us attempting to fill in for Kellen, rather poorly maybe, but attempting, and a couple of unorthodox weeks here. So
yeah,
we'll do nothing if pivot and roll with it.
So Pop in the lead of this part 1.5. I don't know. Jeremy Cohenauer, second place Jesse Holloway, Jeff Cooper, Conor Holiak, Derek Forbes, Burkeen. So Burkeen probably around the same spot as he was last time. Eura Mora, Russ Chapman, Will Whitley, Jeremy Siebold, Siebold Barrap, Dylan Copeland, Sarkros, Craig Leake. So Craig Leake way down. Chase Donovan probably around the same. Tyler Lewis, Jared Sidoff. So Sidoff way down. Charlotte Way, Jordan Foster, Colton Mitchell, Sean Klein, Devin Ryan Turner, Alex Carlos. So Carlo being miserable compared to the first mode or first part or something. Dennis Fjellberg, Austin Beer, Chase Blakely, Bodie Parker, Bodie, Christian Reed, and then a bunch of guys quitting.
How dare they?
So Jeremy Cohen are way closer to Poppy at the moment.
People demanding an answer in chat, refusing to calm down. They want the truth.
I guess they better turn on sci-fi and go watch some Destination Truth.
Telling you, the robots are taking over, man. They decided, man, we don't like this.
I don't know.
Hey, that's what happens when you come to the dumps, right? Or what's our new name this week?
For
bomb shelter. Excuse me, shelter. Last week was the dumps. This week, bomb shelter. Yeah, crazy shit happens. What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, I mean, bomb shelter only has yielded a restart so far, but no disconnection. I guess that's a step in the right direction or something. At least we can...
I mean, I know that the server that I have through PlugTech does some quirky things from time to time. Not so much lately, but I can't say that I've ever been in any server on any of the different platforms, whether it be PlugTech, EMF, JLV's, Elsinore servers, and just randomly out of nowhere it just decides to restart. That was a bit odd, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing a lot of online stock tracks, 01, 03, not 02, but I've never seen a random restart coming like that, and from what I can remember, I did not see someone requesting a restart. The restart just happened, and that was the weird part for me.
Well, if everyone wasn't screaming and yelling in chat, I would spend 2 minutes holding down page up to find it, but at this rate it would take me about half an hour, so we'll just all live in. Live in ignorance on that one.
Matt MX in the chat here. We don't know if this is going to be the actual race. Last moto went on for 17 minutes before it restarted, so I doubt they will just restart and let it run. So, but I mean, who knows? Maybe they will take the results from the last one and actually have this as the second moto. I have absolutely no idea. I didn't really know what was going to happen last week either, but I think 2 of the motos counted, 1 for each class. Is my guess here. DDoS shelter, I think that's a fair try as well. So Pop is still in lead with Cohen over second place. Mora being passed by Chapman on the 125. But Mora coming back around on the outside actually. And Will Whitley just catching up behind him. MX Rider 228, wasn't this okay lap 5 like 5 minutes ago? We were 17 minutes in and it was all okay until the server randomly restarted. So that's why we're on lap 4 again here. Chapman down with Whitley.
Well, if we don't know what's happening, maybe we can at least scroll through front a few guys that we didn't get to talk about for the first 17 minutes of the actual, or potentially actual, race.
Yeah, just as a quick here, Cohen actually passed Papi for the lead here, so Papi must have went down, I believe. Yep. So Mora in third, doing a great race here, and Chapman in fifth, also way better than last time. Followed by Will Whitley, Jesse Colloway, and Colloway's battling with is Chase Donovan. So Chase trying to get around on the inside, but not happening. Oh, Colloway.
Just a slight prediction here, assuming as how none of us knows if this is the race or not the race or whatever. I would venture to guess.
Wait,
oh,
chat here.
There we go.
Next race, 250 motocross M1. So apparently there's going to be a complete restart, it seems. Yeah, 250 motocross M1. So apparently this is a restart.
Wheels violating all of the teenagers' bedtimes tonight, deciding to to go Moto 1 again.
Yep.
It's a tough thing, man. It's been an odd couple of weeks.
It certainly has.
Glad we got some warm-up in. That's what he said in the broadcast and chat,
Yeah.
So here we go.
Oh, the corner should start again. Believe those were
Bjelberg out front.
Yeah. I guess that's some redemption from last week when he had a great start and got DDoS the shit out of. If I recall correctly.
Don't spoil it just yet.
No, that was.
Hey, nothing else. He's flying high off that the EMF championship, so
Yeah, I don't remember.
I'm in good spirits.
It was last week or at Unadilla, but I know he was leading something. Now got a red flag and he got a horrible start. Might just have been Unadilla. Aussie boy in chat says, "Oh, I feel bad for Brock. He finally get in the lead, and it's a restart. Feels bad." That restart that was just happening actually wasn't. That moto was not the real one.
Went down, by the way.
Yeah. So what happened was the first moto got 70 minutes. Then the server randomly restarted for no reason. So the last race was just a restart of that, and no one knew what was happening. So everyone should have assumed that last moto was not going to be an actual moto, but just people getting to understand what happened and waiting for an official statement. And the official statement says that this is the 250 motocross Moto 1. So for this time it's for reals. So Fjellberg doing just as he did last or last night, Moto 2. Won the championship, Moto 1 just went
Oh man,
up to
he's
top.
wrecked again.
Yeah.
He's dropped down to 14th. Make that 16.
Taking down someone actually.
17, 18 as he goes down again. My
off.
goodness.
Yeah, oh.
Alright, I've cursed him enough.
This is
I'm not watching
horrible
him
to watch.
anymore. The
21st.
massacre.
It dropped 20 positions so fast. But as I said, last night when he won his MXS GP championship, he won his first moto, just dominated. Then second moto, he came out, went to the top, battled with Broke Puppy, crashed, caught up to Puppy, crashed, caught up to Puppy, and so on, so on and so forth until 10 minutes in, where he just dropped the hammer and won by a minute. But Craig League replicating last week with a good start here, leading the way in front of Connor Holiak. So Holiak definitely having a great race here. Broke Puppy, great race again, or great start. So not first, but third. And for anyone, that's a good start.
So half of the top 6 is on a team that may or may not, depends on who you believe, be going away. I mean, that's like having a successful shop and you're making money and be like, oh no, I'm kind of over it. Leak goes down in the lead. Holiak now into first.
Oh yeah, Leak going down. Oh, Broke Puppy is going to be right on the back of Leak here.
Yeah, through this tricky little chopped out section in the awkward.
Yep.
I don't even know what you call that. Awkward double.
I don't know, it's just so
a strange
weird.
section.
Yeah.
No, there's one 450 rider in particular I was speaking to that had a hell of a time figuring out what to do there and refused to listen to my advice, probably rightly so. Good battle for second though. Poppy all over him. Like Holiak's kind of getting away a little bit from Leak here. He's got a 6-second lead.
Yeah. Holiak.
Poppy, who we talked about in EMF, he, from what we've heard from him this week, kind of was away from the game for a bit, doing things outdoors, which is a concept maybe some should look into, but doing things outdoors and just getting back into it. So another great ride for him.
Yeah. I mean, some people are for some reason benefiting by just leaving the game. Not necessarily for sim, but for other things in like, I used to play indoor hockey.
That weird thing called life.
Yeah, no, but seriously, if I just stopped doing it for a month and then I just picked it back up, it's just, I was for some reason better.
It's more enjoyable sometimes.
Yeah. And as Papa makes
it's a game at the end of the
few
day.
small mistakes here, Tyler Lewis and Russ Chapman is actually closing up quite a bit here. So Chapman on the 125.
9 through second place. Well, heck, 1 through 9. When I scrolled through there, it's separated by less than 5 seconds per position. So again, pretty tight. You know, a lot of conversation about the track and changes that may or may not have been made from last year, but from the kind of first moto and the real first moto we're seeing now, it's proved to be good for racing.
Yeah, it really has. And Papa makes a mistake there, so Tyler Lewis is going to pass. Papa not able to make the uphill triple, and Russ Chapman just cutting him off aggressively. So I don't know if that's going to stir up some heat.
Rush one that might be in trouble from that first motor restart due to bedtime issues, but that'll remain to be seen.
Is that true, or is that just a joke?
Just a reflection of his age. I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I mean, when I was 13, I for sure wasn't going to be allowed to be up late and play video games.
Oh God, no. Times are different now, Storkin.
Yeah,
I just wish all these kids would get off my lawn.
But Pop is still doing great. Trying to catch Chapman here. Oh, Pop. Oh, yes, switch rider. My bad.
Wow, it's a really good battle. Oh, Charlie Way goes down.
Chase Blakely getting around Puppy, and Puppy going to the inside, fading to the outside. Not. I'm going to stream forfeit this too. It seems as Hinners is not certain if he's going to be around here. And again, you shouldn't really feel bad for Papi because that he was leading wasn't the official race, and no one should have assumed it was, because the race before that was supposed to be the real race. But it's sort of unlucky the way it played out here. Let's see if there's a race coming for the lead. Still
There's battles all over the place in this top 10, man. We need the split screen on the stream. This is the opposite of, you know, kind of some of our relative lack of battles yesterday.
Oh yeah, that was... We really had a lack of battles. You know, it's very common to have that, but it was just... Everyone was so spread apart with... And
Poliak's got it to under 2 seconds on Craig Lee. Despite his 2:18 last lap, and well...
Meanwhile, yeah, you keep an eye on for that battle. I'll stick with Chase Blakely, trying to hunt down Russ Chapman. That will be for 4th. Chapman in 4th, Blakely in 5th. And in front of them, I guess we have Tyler Lewis. Both Blakely and Lewis riding for that Relaxed Tire team.
Oh. Poliak all on the back wheel now. 0.6 seconds.
Yeah, just shout out to Blakely for shaking up the Russ Chapman, just turning right back onto the track, and Chase Blakely just actually shaking up good. Someone asks where's Jared's side off. That's a fair question to ask. Brock Papi down to 9.
That is a really good question, actually. Thank you to let me see who that was.
Burkeen,
thank you to
12,
the question asker. I'll scroll back and find him for you.
Alex Carlo 15th after leading the first moto. That's a stinger.
Sidehoff is in 18th.
Yep. Sidehoff in 18th, trying to...
Although Fjellberg is right behind him, so we'll see how long that lasts.
Fjellberg being nice, not cutting me off, but Fjellberg with a greater drive out of the turn there.
Helps to have a few more CCs under your seat.
Yeah, for sure. So Fjellberg really trying to get his race going better here. But man, look at the pack here in front. If you just go back to Sideoff, that should be... Oh, how many guys is that in front of him in just within 2 seconds? That's probably almost 10 guys.
There's a bit of a gap growing to the top 2, but back from there it is tight.
So Colton Mitchell, Matt Burkeen. Oh man, there's so many fast guys just in this pack here. There's Carlo making a pass on Devin Ryan, I believe. Derek Thorpe in there as well. Sideoff got on back around Fjellberg. Fjellberg able to double Sideoff's not.
Oh, Poliak washes out the front end over the outside of one of those tricky split sections. That'll allow Leak to stretch out the lead a little bit, up to 9 seconds now.
I mean, look at these riders. Everyone's more or less connected to another rider.
Mm-hmm.
I guess lead and second place is quite far apart, but from 3rd place, 4th, 5th, everyone's connected. Chase Blakely all over Russ Chapman here for 4th. Blakely just probably going to catch Chapman any minute here. Nice jump into the turn here by Blakely.
Everyone's so close, I don't even know who to watch at this point. There's too much stuff to watch right now.
Yeah, that's true. Currently we have Charlie Way battling with Jonah Foster, but Foster took the spot and instantly pulled 5 bike lengths on Charlie Way there.
And without looking at the last round or two's results off the top of my head and just watching, Foster's obviously one of the really, really good guys, as are all these, but like maybe he hasn't had as good of a performance as he would have liked, and if he's won a race in the last couple of rounds and I'm just an idiot, there's a chance of that. But I remember watching him in EMF a number of rounds ago, just absolutely railing corners like that one that he just did, and it's good to see him back up battling.
Foster? or
The
who?
Yeah, Jordan Foster.
Yeah.
Oh, as he runs it in tight there.
Free battle for 7th. That's Alex Carlo. No, Shirley Way, my bad. Getting around Foster, and behind them we have Jesse Holloway.
Good battle. Here's that corner speed on the outside.
Foster is still able to fend off Shirley Way here. Interesting with the different line choices people have, and more, it seems like many lines is relatively same pace.
Yeah. When I was trying to figure out how to go decent pace, I was asking someone where's the fast line in this corner, and like, I don't know, they're about all the same there.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like even if the outside seems to be faster for hot laps, the insides are not bad for racing. I mean, it seems like quite often you see a guy or two guys in the same turn doing two different ruts, and maybe the inside is faster, but the outside carries more speed, so it's relatively equally after the turn, coming out of the turn. But
good battle 3, 4, 5 right now.
Yeah, Russ Chapman sandwiched in between two relax attire riders. So I suggest we do a top 10 rundown brought to you by ride365.com. Going to go to the front here and watch Craig Leak on that Vermodo Suzuki as he powers his way through the track here, leading just as he did last week when the server crashed with about quarter of a lap to go there. So Leak was credited with a win, so good there for Leak. Conor Holiak, teammate on that Vermodo Suzuki team, in second place, so Holiak doing great, spending some time off of sim and coming back stronger than probably before in the season, not sure, but Holiak looking great nevertheless. Tyler Lewis on that relaxed attire Kawasaki, looking great in third here. Russ Chapman on that 125, riding for Apex, looking good. Fourth place, so Chapman having a great start, greatly benefiting from the first attempt there while it was restarted. Chase Blakely again on relaxed attire rider, followed by Jordan Foster. Jordan Foster looks like he's catching on.
Yeah, he's on it right now.
Holiak won a moto on a 125, Hickman is telling me. Thanks, Hickman. So Holiak fast as damn.
Yeah,
That's
he's one of the more talented natural riders in the game for sure.
So Foster breaking his way into the top 5 here. Looking great, looks hungry. Going to go right after the Chapman. Charlie Way in 6th place for the Art Reflex Designs. Sean Klein for the Dead Meat Racing in 7th. Jesse Holloway, Sean Klein in 8th, my bad. Jesse Holloway on that Vermodo team with an older bike in 9th. And Matt Burkeen, our reigning champion, in 10th. So Burkeen not having the best of race here.
And we have had a bit of a mix-up up top here. I'm not sure exactly. I was scrolling through with you, well, and as I speak, Tyler Lewis went down in second. Foster now all the way up to second place. Holiak has gone down. Our glowing praise was just enough for him to wreck. And Russ Chapman must have followed him because he's trailing now in 6th. So Chapman in 6th, Holiak 5th, Blakely 4th, Tyler Lewis in 3rd, Jordan Foster in 2nd, who really appears to be on it, and Craig Leak still up in 1st with pretty sizable lead right now at 17.5 seconds.
But as you say, Foster looking on fire at the moment, making no mistakes, passing more or less everyone through the field. So Foster probably being the greatest rider through the pack, coming through the pack at the moment. Chase
You almost got him there with the curse. He almost snowplowed that front end and washed out.
Hey,
he almost had him.
I'm not the one doing the cursing, it's you cursing the riders. So Russ Chapman 5th, just falling down a bit here. Charlie Wade trying to catch him. Sean Klein working his way back up to the top. Holiak dropping the anchor.
Yeah, he
with
must
his
have had
way to
another
bottom.
little washout or something there.
Yeah, dropping from 2nd to 8th, that's really not what he wants to do. So Colton Mitchell.
I'm sure there's some loud words being said on that team speak.
Let's see if we can find a close battle side of 15th place. So not able to replicate what he was doing in the first moto before the restart.
Just doing what he needs to do.
He would score, I think, 6 points, finishing 15th. That would make him 22 in front of Honeywell, so Honeywell potentially could get it if he, for some reason, would be able to get into the last motor here on the side of wooden finish. But that seems like a long shot, so...
If he's able to invent teleportation in the time between now and when the next moto starts, in order to teleport to his computer.
Exactly.
Assuming our unconfirmed reports of him being out of town on at a real life race are accurate.
Yep.
I'm rooting for him, to be honest. I hate driving. I'd love to teleport, so hopefully he can hook that up.
True. Teleportation with so many issues.
Oh goodness, Blakely is only 1.1 now back of Tyler Lewis. Battle for 3rd, tightening up a bit. And as I say that, Lewis runs off the track, so apologies to him for the curse.
Oh, Blakely.
Oh, and Blakely just
I guess you
every
cursed
time,
both of
man.
them.
Every time.
So Blakely getting back running in 6th. Sean Klein getting right behind him. Fjellberg looking sad in chat here, so let's see what happened to him. Having Derek Ford behind him. Fjellberg in 18th place, not able to replicate the success of yesterday, unfortunately. Chase Dunn.
He's just having fun. And I believe, let me check this, our 2nd or 3rd place person, Craig Leak, just quit or disconnected for some reason. I'm looking in chat here to try to find it, but he's invisible to my eye.
Craig Leak, Vermont.
Yeah, disconnected. Yeah.
Oh,
not sure what happened there.
So this gives Foster a free lead. I mean, Foster's probably gonna say thank you and take it, but that sucks for Craig Leak. He'd have 2 moto wins in a row there. That'd be great. So Craig Leak connected again here. Let's see if he's going to say anything in chat about what happened.
Yeah, keep an eye on that.
Perhaps a quick restart of the computer, updating to Winners Town. Nobody knows. So Tyler Lewis, 2nd place. Russ Chapman now up to a podium position in 3rd. Holiak battling with Sean Klein.
Well, some unreportable information by Craig Leak being said in chat.
Behind Sean Klein.
Needless to say, he's displeased.
Oh, Sean Klein just looping out, unfortunately, going to leave the spot to Mitchell.
Well, as much as it hurts me, we were giving praise to Side Off earlier for running a good race with a lesser bike, shall we say, and Russ Chapman's up there in 3rd place on the 144. Not his number, but the RM 144, just to be clear. So, you know, good race for him so far, as much as it hurts me. he's doing well.
Yep. Doing great. So trying to find a good battle here, it's not that easy.
Yeah, Holiak's battling back up. Holiak is 1.2 back of 5th, who's Blakely, who is only 1.5 back of Charlie Way in 4th, who's only a 2nd back from Chapman in 3rd. So 3, 4, 5, 6, pretty tight.
currently on board here with Conrad Holiak as he tries to chase down Chase Blakely, I would believe, for 5th. Is that Charlie Way? 5th? Oh, 3 riders wide. Leak or Holiak almost getting both at the same time, but great racing here. Charlie Way around the outside. Don't want to follow these guys. Charlie Way unfortunately sliding out and Holiak back to the inside. Was Blakely fending him off with his fast outside line. So Holiak making an aggressive pass. Heckman says that speculation is that League's key got stolen.
Yeah, well, that remains to be seen.
That feels unlikely. That's
Yeah, I've double clicked on Burkeen and Charlie Way colliding mid launch for that downhill tabletop in 7th and 8th there. I was flew into Burkeen while that happened, so unfortunate for those guys. But no, I've double clicked on server connection before, and it's connected on one and keyed me out in the other, and it wasn't the one that connected second. So I'm not certain, but we shall find out, I suppose.
some lapper looping out.
And
Holiak
Sidehoff has worked his way up to 9th, by the way.
So Sidehoff looking like he wants to clinch the title right here, right now. So Sidehoff definitely doing great. If he'd finish 9th, he would clinch the title right away and be the 2016 Ride 365 Nationals Powered by versus-pc.com champion.
Pretty sure there's some nice incentive prizes in there for him as well.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at prize
Very
list
cool.
when it was announced and looks
Yeah, very
great.
cool.
A lot of cool prizes to win.
And if he wants to donate any to my cause, I'm more than open to that kind of thing. But we can discuss that later.
I'll leave you to do that in a private message conversation.
He's riffing on that 125, man. Sorry, excuse me, 144. Gotta be consistent. We tracked him on lap 1, wasn't he back in about 18th or so?
Sidehoff?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was way back. Along with Dennis
so-
Fjellberg and can't remember who was more, Seabolt, I believe.
Yeah, Fjellberg was right behind him, that's right. He was at least in 15th.
Oh, Holiak getting too close to Rush Chapman there and going down. Getting front and lock.
Well, that won't please Connor. We'll see if it lights a little fire under him to catch back up. And these guys, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, they're charging, and it seems like they would at times have the pace on 3rd place Rush Chapman, but Rush hasn't gone down yet. So they need to be able to get up to him cleanly and be able to make a pass without going down, and then make it stick.
Yeah.
But credit, again, painful as it may be, jokingly of course, Rush is just hanging in there, man.
Yeah, being Rush is doing great.
Yeah.
And another thing I just realized here is that the top 3 is not that spread apart. We have Jordan Foster with a 10-second lead, and Rush Chapman 9 seconds behind Tyler Lewis. And Chapman makes a mistake there.
Yeah, way to go, Chris.
But it feels like the top guys, both Tyler and Jordan
Colton
Foster.
Mitchell is all over Chapman. Sorry to cut you off. Colton Mitchell is right on his rear wheel.
Yeah, just as I was saying, to catch back up, just finish my sentence. It seemed like the top 2 guys have made 0 mistakes, but Jet to Rush is only around 10 seconds behind, so great racing from Rush apparently.
Yeah.
But Mitchell all over Rush Chapman here for 3rd place. So Rush is definitely going to have to watch out for Mitchell.
That's the advantage of the 250F versus the 125 is Holton can kind of steer it and then lift the throttle and get more drive straight away.
Yep.
Than Rush can on that, so he can kind of make dives at him, and if he doesn't get it, brake and accelerate quickly and not lose pace out of corners.
Yeah, Rush more or less have to be clean into the corner and out of the corner to make.
And Mitchell goes down.
Goes over the rut there. And I was about to say that Mitchell was almost getting or colliding with a bale on the side there, and yeah, perhaps threw him off. But I mean, it's not the first ride I've seen hit the bales on the right side of the track, coming out of a right-hand corner, going down the landing. So it's sort of weird. But you're easily kicked to the right for some reason in that jump.
Yeah, there's some tight bale placement that I've heard a few comments on, but everyone's racing the same track, so at the end of the day, gotta ride what you got.
Yep. And Rush Chapman, more than splitting the gap to Tyler Lewis in half, was 11 seconds just a moment ago, and now it's 4.3. So Chapman definitely catching up, but I do believe that Tyler Lewis made some sort of mistake. You don't lose 8 seconds just
there's
like that.
There's a train coming in fourth, though, and by train I mean the Birkin is charging.
Birkin, always fast, never know where he's going to be at.
Even with a little mistake before the finish, runs a 2:07.5, and Rush ran a pretty clean lap there. It was a 2:08.8. Birkin's fastest lap is over 3 seconds faster than Rush's. He's clearly got speed, and he's proven that he can be a consistent rider as well. So I would expect in the last, we've got 29 minutes down in this race.
Yep.
Gives us about 3 laps to go. So I would expect it to be wheel to wheel by the finish at least.
Yeah, Birkin is definitely going to get closer unless he crashes. And I think Birkin had the fastest lap time of 2:01 in the qualifying. But that is with the going off track.
With the little cheater.
Yeah, just to be able to call the first section. I do believe that line was happening during that lap. I mean, I haven't seen the lap, so I cannot confirm. But I saw him in the serve, and he seemed to do that consistently each and every lap that he did mess up previously.
Foster's, for lap time's sake, got the quickest one in this race, at least from the top 10 I can tell, with a 2:03.9. Holiak went down again. He has dropped to 9th place.
It's going to be tight here, but Foster is going to get the 2 lap to go card when he passes. It's not going to be much past 30 minutes, but it's going to be around 10 seconds. So Foster looking for 2 laps to go here as he crosses the finish line with around 6 seconds to go, or past the half-hour mark. So let's do a lap on board with Jordan Foster, and I will be back very, very, very soon. So I'm back here. Yes, Foster's down around a half a lap.
While you were gone, Birkin did overtake Chapman for third. Chapman kind of had a little bit of a washout there right around the finish line, so He's worked his way up onto the podium for this moto.
Yeah, I mean, Burkeen having a bad start, straight out. So, definitely deserving a podium after working his way that far up.
Foster's on fire.
Foster's unstoppable at the moment, just flowing like crazy. Chat seems to agree as well. So that's the lap on board with Foster.
That's pretty good timing by you. Well played.
Yeah. Tyler Lewis in second place. Matt Burkeen in third. Actually not that far off Tyler Lewis. Let's see, 6 seconds. So that could potentially...
One bad crash.
Yeah, or just one slide out and Burkeen will be all over it. Colton Mitchell in fourth, Russ Chapman in fifth, so Chapman having more struggles, getting all the way back down to fifth, and Chase Blakely in sixth, trying to chase down Chapman. And we have Sideoff in the top 10. Sideoff 7th place, so Sideoff definitely doing a great job here of working his way up. I mean, Sideoff was probably around 20th place first lap, so definitely a great race by Sideoff here.
Making everyone he's passed not running a 125 feel ashamed.
Yep.
I'm just on board with Sideoff right now because I have not watched like most of a lap of his. Hey, and there we go, and he ran over the road as soon as I started talking. So cheers.
But almost off the bike. Oh, Fjellberg 8th place. So Fjellberg's actually doing things too here. That was surprising to see. I was expecting Fjellberg being way back, but Fjellberg's actually making up a lot of ground here. And Chase Blakely down. I thought it was going to be closer. So Sideoff got around Blakely for 6th place. Sideoff.
Foster wins. Humped as he is given a good old seat hump over the finish line.
Congratulations to Foster there. Hauling ass really. Josh Vanderhoof connected. That's cool to see. I mean, Tyler Lewis, he better keep this on 2 wheels because one fall off and he is going to have Birkin right on his tail here.
Ah, he's got it. Good race for Tyler there.
Birkin only 3.7 seconds to go, so that could actually potentially come down to cuts there. Colton Mitchell going to finish up in 4th. And Sideoff actually punched Russ Chapman for the last turn there.
Oh man!
So Sideoff in the top 5, punting Russ Chapman literally out of the top 5.
On the
yeah,
there?
I just switched to
I was scrolling back as soon as that happened. Oh man!
Chase Blakely going to finish 7th with Dennis Fjellberg in 8th and Callaway in 9th. Charlotte Way 10th, followed by Sean Klein. So Charlotte Way, last guy in the top 10 here. Big Fluffy Chicken says in chat that Dennis needs to hire a maid considering how dirty he throws it. That is completely true. Sean Klein 11th, Devin Ryan 12th, Alex Carlo 13th, so poor Carlo. 70 minutes into the race, first time around, and it restarts. And finishing 13th, that's 12 positions worse. I'd really have to feel bad for Carlo. Brooke Papi 14th, so Papi unfortunately dropping the anchor. Conor Holiak 15th, doing the same thing. Jeremy Seabold 16th, not having a great race. Chase Lanwant, Will Whitley, Derek 4, and Mora is having that last point scoring position secured as 21st is already through the finish line.
And a lot of these guys that aren't worrying about championship standing, which is with data out is really everyone. What they're racing for is is their national number. So I didn't look up the standings before we came on here, but I know that's what is popular amongst a lot of these guys at the back of the pack that want some points so they can keep their standing up and get a national number for 2017.
Yep. And I don't know if I said it, but congratulations to Jared Sire for locking up that 2016 Ride365.com Nationals Championship powered by versus-pc.com. So, Sadov, fastest guy of the year. Unfortunately, that Data Hadmol was not able to be here and defend the championship, or at least give him a fair shot. But that's what's
well
happening.
Earned, nevertheless.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great battle to watch for sure. So I am hoping that they will take at least 2-minute break here. I'm gonna get myself something to eat, otherwise I will collapse, or my stomach will collapse. I usually struggle with the stomach whenever I'm tired or something, so I definitely need something to eat. So I will be back in a few minutes here.
Same here, Chris.
So I am back, or at least someone in chat notifying me that the rush got side off by cuts. .1 second, so not much there. Okay, back in 5. Good enough for me. Yeah, CP757 says like reading game chat when they pull it up. Always trash talking. I think trash talking is a very, very kind word to use. I think pure AIDS would be better. Yep. Do a whole race rundown. Okay, so let's see here. First place, Jordan Foster, Tyler Lewis, Matt Burkeen, Colton Mitchell, Jared Sidoff, Russ Chapman, Chase Blakely, Dennis Fjellberg, Jesse Colloway, Joel Away, and that was great. I got to the top 10, so yep, re-chat. No idea what that ever means. This is supposed to be the 450, 250 Moto 2 here. I actually want to go on board here with someone for the start. I don't know who to pick. Let's go on board with Burkeen because Burkeen's fast. That's a great way to race him. Number 43 with a good start here. Burkeen not falling so far. I think it's first out of the 3 start we've had that it hasn't fallen. I guess this is technically the 4th start. So Burkeen coming out of the start with the top 5. That's great. So not having to work is all the way through the pack. Someone just launching that. That was Tyler Lewis just launching the hell out of that single. That was. Don't tell me. Oh, Burkeen down. Just look at the chat for a minute. I always when I look at the chat, something's happening. I totally blame the chat for that one. So Burkeen once again having to work his way through the pack here. But meanwhile, Will Whitley. I was so close to stopping him for a whole shot here. But Will Whitley with a great start, followed by Jordan Moxie. So Moxie finally having something good here. And Craig Leake once again getting some retaliation. I guess shouldn't say retaliation, he won the first one of the last round. But still, for not being able to finish it. And Jordan Moxie collides with a hay bale, says hi hay bale, what's up dude, wanna chill? And hay bale probably said hey and chill, and Moxie took the deal. Chase Blakely for 3rd place, I guess. Jeff Cooper, not really familiar with this guy, but he's up here, crashing, cursing, no idea. So Moxie's back up from the hay Hail bale, hay bale. Jeremy Cohenauer, so Cohenauer having a great start here. Not seen too much of him this race. Charlie Way just closing him off there. Nice move by Charlie. Moxie looks like he really wants to take a shot at Cohenauer here. Looks like Moxie is pushing him bad, but behind him we do have everyone more that's pushing even more, it seems. So more are coming back here for Moxie in 6th. In front, oh, Moxie slides out and Mora gets hit. So the front end lock is real. And that's Jeff Cooper coming up behind him. Derek Ford, Burkeen. Is that Ford? Where's the other guy? That was Devin Ryan that passed too many guys, so I couldn't see who he was. Seabold finally with a better start as well, so Seabold's going to try and work on 4 here. That'd be for 10th. So Seabold dying when he tries to get in the top 10 here. So Burkeen in 9th, going to try and work his way or work on. Oh, that's Moxie over the berm. Too bad for Moxie, but Burkeen going to try make his way into the top 8 here as he passes 2 guys, I would say. Perhaps 1. So Burkeen with Devin Ryan in front of him, no problem whatsoever. Devin Ryan just stopping by or cutting him off.
I am back now, Chris. My sincerest apologies.
Yeah, no problem whatsoever.
I was watching, so you had it pretty good by yourself, so...
Yeah, I always prefer a companion to stream with, that's for sure.
I heard our buddy Moxie had a good meeting with the hay bale.
Yeah, he made some loud to it. Shows some loud for the hay bales. So battle is on here. We have a few guys up. I should probably check the lead. If it's a battle for the lead, that'd be more.
Yeah, Craig leaks up by 2.2 on Will Whitley. I've heard you pronounce it. I would say Whiteley, but I will defer to your pronunciation because I have no idea.
I say Will Whitley, but that's probably a very Swedish way of pronouncing that.
Probably right, to be honest. It's not like I would know better. Chase Beckley is only, I don't know, he's right on his wheel. The number doesn't matter, he's right there.
So Chase Blakely close enough to give Will Whitley's exhaust pipe a blowjob if he wants to. But I hope that he doesn't try to do that, because he would 1 hurt his lips from the heat, and 2 he would probably go down as front end log is totally effing this race.
And if I'm thinking back to what we call it, we'll call it Moto 1, you know, Moto 1.5, the one that counted earlier. By the way, if you didn't have enough 250 action in your life, now you get a little extra time. Ooh, jumped over Will right there on that uphill triple.
That was a nice move, I gotta say.
That was.
I mean, Will Whitley was
he had to send
experienced.
it. He was already committed, but
yeah, and
wow.
I mean, I gotta give it to Will Whitley as well. I mean, he checked up. He realized that Blakely was right on top of him and checked up to not gain line and all. That was a great move.
What is this smart racing stuff? I'm unfamiliar with that.
Yeah, I guess it's almost uncomfortable to watch because people should go down like on a minefield. But Cohen are up to 4th here, so Cohen are having a great race on that TM Factory Racing bike. TM bike's always looking so sick. We have Mora battling with Burkeen here, so the Burkeen trying to work on Mora for 5th. Looks like
unfortunately, it does look like, I'm sorry to cut you off there, but just an update from the back of the pack. Connor Holiak, who finished well in the first race on a 125, is in 32nd position. Gillen, just sitting on the track here at the back of the pack. Hopefully he's about to get out of the way, we would hope.
Yeah. I do realize something, that Jeremy Hinders that was supposed to race this actually isn't racing. That was the whole idea why I should stream in the first place, so Too bad not seeing Hinders out there representing starter systems, as I'm just a temporary substitute. But life is life, and apparently something more important happened, which Hinders, I assume, had to attend. Which is probably a good thing as well. Because real life is, believe it or not, more important than this.
Ooh, Whitley goes down, well, not all the way down, just almost legs off down. Gives up third place to Jeremy Kohnauer. But they are neck and neck coming into this tricky little... Are we calling that a double? What are we calling that?
I don't know. Let's call it a camel hump. I don't know.
I'm not comfortable with that term, so...
I don't even know. That was the first thing that came to my mind. That probably says something about me as well.
We'll roll with it.
But I mean, camels are a bit of unorthodox, and I guess that jump is too, so why not?
Camels unorthodox. I can't say I've heard breakdown of camels before, but we'll go with it. Then Burkeen's right behind them for that matter, your reigning champion, who we saw have a great charge through the pack, and I watched you on the stream. He had a better start. Obviously he has speed, period, but on this track as well. Right there, trying to make a move now on Will for fourth, and cuts him off, takes the line, good pass.
We were talking about Jeremy Hinders a few seconds ago, a minute ago probably. And the funny thing is, just as I said the final thing about Hinders, I looked at my phone and realized I got a Facebook Messenger message from him. That was quite impressive to see, actually. And he was actually telling me that he wasn't going to make it at all, so that was even more impressive, me calling it out. But too bad for Hinders. I would really love to see him race, but that's not going to happen. And Jesse Mullins in chat, I did download the Honda that was posted. I did extract it to the game, so I am supposed to have it. Yes. I mean, it looked cool as well. Very, very weird, but very, very nice. I shouldn't say weird, just unusual. So for those of you that didn't see the bike, you'll probably see that bike coming up in half an hour or something. We're currently 10 minutes in, so why not do a top 10 rundown brought to you by Motor Option Clothing. So in the lead here we have Craig Leake, looking good as well. He's been on fire last few rounds, really showing the other guys how to manage the way through the track, leading, actually winning Moto 1 last week, or I guess there was only one motor that was 99% completed before server got DDoSed. Chase Blakely in second place, putting together two solid motors here for the Relaxed Tire Kawasaki team. Matt Burkeen finally with a good start, having so many bad starts here, getting a good start going down, and then for some reason, I don't know how he managed to, but already up to third place, while he got stuck in the back of the pack so much in the other half races something. Will Whitley, fourth place, solid race here as well. I mean, fourth in a pro race. I don't know what Will expects, but fourth is a great race, looking solid as well. Jeremy Kohnauer dropping back just a tad, was a few positions ahead a few laps ago, but Kohnauer was solid as well. Then is Fjellberg finally up to some good spots here. So Fjellberg in 6th already, having
just
bad
manhandling the bike. I've been watching him, just, geez, he's got to be tired.
Yeah, Fjellberg's probably the definition of how to abuse your bike and not getting a refund. And that was somebody just sticking the bike to the SpongeBob 944. Not sure who that was, but definitely sticking into the SpongeBob. Edward Moore in 7th place. They're riding for that Verb Motor team, and unfortunately that's not apparently going to be a thing, but they've done so great these last few races that it's a shame that the team might split up. Siebold finally in the top 10 here, 8th, recovering from a few bad starts and stuff. Charlie, another great ride, another top 10 here. Charlie really came in strong last moto. And Jeff Cooper running out the top 10 here. So great to see, great racing, and let's find a battle here. Craig Leake, Blakely, Burkeen, we play sort of spread apart. Cohenauer is sort of close to Wheatley, but not close enough to call it a battle. Fjellberg for himself, and Siebold trying to work on Edward Mora here. That would be a battle for 7th place.
He's been following closely now since you got to him. Oh,
Mora with the mistakes. Mora just sliding out, putting the front tire over the berm. Let's see. I think I might hear side off. Whoops, that's Chapman. I shouldn't say whoops, but not side off. So side off currently residing in 17th place. So side off not with the best here, but if we could just put it together here, I guarantee that he would end up in the top 10. He has 17 minutes plus 2 laps to go, so side off definitely having the time enough to get into the top 10 here. Derek Forbes, Sean Klein and Soa Cross rounds up the top 20 here. Alex Carlos, still I feel so bad for this kid after leading the first moto that almost finished, or it came just about halfway if you included 2 laps to go before the server for some reason randomly decided to restart itself.
well, that's just the MX Sim gods saying it wasn't meant to be.
Not this time, not this day. I mean, that's like me every week when I race the AMS class. I lead, I'm second, I'm racing good, and then all of a sudden my anchor drops in 20th place and I'm stuck there.
I don't want to hear your complaints.
That's not a complaint, that's just a fact. I went from second to 26th in a matter of 12 seconds last time. So Colton Mitchell trying to catch Jeff Cooper here. That would be to break into the top 10 here for Mitchell.
And just as a quick lap time update here. So Burkeen does have the fastest lap of at least the top 10, I believe, scrolling through here. At a 2:05.2, and his last was at 2:06.2, so fast and consistent is a good combination no matter where you're at.
Yep.
Fjellberg fast 2:05.6 as his best lap, but his last lap was a 2:12.5.
And Colton Mitchell closing on the gap on Jeff Cooper here. Oh, Cooper whipping the wrong way over the quad, but able to manage to land it nicely for some reason.
As I was mentioning Burkeen's lap times, I said 2:05.2 is fast, 2:06.2 or 4 was his previous. Well, he just ran a 2:06 flat, made up 2.4 seconds on Blakely, so it is down to a second and a half now for second place.
Yeah, Burkeen's fast. Oh, Colton Mitchell almost doing the punt on Jeff Cooper, but Colton Mitchell pulls the short straw there and actually gets feed off. And I should also take time to thank the series sponsor here. Forgot to do that Moto 1, so sorry for that. But the sponsors of the 2016 Ride 365 Nationals powered by Versus-PC are Ride365.com and Versus-PC.com, as the series indicates. We also have Tiger Science, Meta, Verb Moto, Race Tech Suspension, Moto Option Clothing, Two-Wheeler Graphic, Story Systems TV, Moto Agogo, and MX Simulator itself. MX Simulator itself, probably messed up on my
as you were giving that
pronunciation.
well-earned rundown from the people that support the game and the community that we all spend entirely too much time in, Dennis Fjellberg made some sort of rhino charge and absolutely destroyed Jeremy Cohenauer and Will Whitley. Got up in front of them going through the little roller section before that floater double, and promptly then wrecked himself. So he has fallen back a little bit here.
Yeah, I just switched him, and you can see that he's in 8th. And I think it's worth to notice, as you pointed out.
203.1, get out of here. He ran a 203. Sorry, he ran a 203.1 his last lap. That's 2 seconds faster than anyone else.
That is on a short for sure. Too bad he got such a, I wouldn't say bad, but start that wasn't as perfect as some other guys. Could definitely be in a contender for the win here. But if you look at Dennis here, with his riding style, you can see that most of the time he's all over the bike. Especially whipping here. Just pulling back and forth like crazy.
It's about those thumb weights during the week. It's the training.
Yeah. And if we go to...
It's what happens Monday through Friday, really.
Probably
I guess for this case, Friday through Wednesday.
And as comparison to Dennis's riding style, if you look at Burkeen here, we can see that I guess this might not be as noticeable outdoors as indoors, but Burkeen sits a lot. You can see he's sitting here, just standing up when he's have to stretch it out and jump. Still sitting down, standing up for the landing, standing for braking bumps, still standing. That's new. But overall, Burkeen sits a lot and might not make the most sense to do it all the time. Burkeen does. So, but he's been standing now for a very long time instead, so I guess my comment wasn't really justified.
Well, I think the point proven about the difference in riding style shows sitting or standing.
But also,
you could probably show Dennis versus a lot of other guys doing that, but Burkeen is one of those. Burkeen rides lower, I believe, just objectively, from what I see in the gear, than a lot of guys do.
So Burkeen, again, at least showing off that he's sitting quite a bit here. So I guess my point was sort of happening.
Yeah,
I mean, everyone has different riding styles. I know when I first started watching videos at YouTube and stuff, if you know Donut MX, I didn't get mad, but I got I don't know, mixed feelings about his riding style, because the riding style was just really weird to me. So I made a long comment about his riding style on a completely unrelated video, which
everyone should now go Google and try to find.
Yeah, I don't think that comment is even left, but I mean, Donut's a great guy for sure.
And while you were planning your Torrid history in Simulator, Fjellberg blasted past Whitley on the kind of smaller uphill triple section, and is now back up into 5th after his past lap is a 203.1, his last lap is a 221.3. Let's see what this one was, 207.5. So consistency maybe lacking a touch, but the speed is there.
Dennis always bringing the speed regardless. But Will Whitley currently hooking it up here with Charlotte Way, and just behind him we have Edward Moore as well. But Charlotte Way to the inside of Whitley, and Whitley not able to shut the door completely, but Charlotte Way able to shake up a bit here. So we have the two friends here, Jordan Moxley and Jake Rose, commenting two completely different things in chat. Rose saying that this is watching like paint dry, and Moxley being the good guy and leaving a nice comment of good stream, guys. But it actually looks like Mora is catching Charlotte Way here a bit, as Charlotte Way just lost slight touch with Will Whitley there. I'll be watching Ryan Turner if he's doing backflips. That's the deal. But where do we have side off? Side off.
21st.
21st, dropping even further back than before. Side off not able to replicate the last week's or last model's performance really. But as Moxie wanted us to spectate Ryan Turner, here he
Sidehoff
is.
being led by the infamous Ryan Turner. Oh, who as soon as I switch to him swaps out and goes down. So you're welcome, Ryan.
And
You asked for it. I don't know what to tell you, bud.
And Saif scores 1 point as it is now. Crucial point. Sarkros being down. Jordan Foster, after winning Moto 1 here, is 17th, so things just not staying consistent
Sidehawk
there.
did go down, you know, when I know everyone wants to know what's happening 20 and 21, but Sidehawk did go down there, so.
Yep.
He's still holding on to that point for this moto, and not that he needs it, but.
And Matt Burkeen has dropped down to the 203s as well. 203.8.
Wow.
And he is only 2.5 seconds behind our race leader Craig Lee. So we could potentially very soon have a battle on our hands for the lead here, as Burkeen seems to be on fire. Oh, so close to slide out there from Burkeen, but saving that magically.
And Leak
somehow
did slide out on the outside of the next corner.
Oops.
And Burkeen goes into the lead there.
So our defending champion currently in the lead.
One last shot at glory.
Yep.
Be a good way to, no, I mean, if it's, you know, the championship's done with, it's out of the way. If you're the number 1 plate holder, gotta imagine winning the last moto of the year is a nice little way to go out.
Yep. And I don't know what happened there, but it looked like Devin Ryan, I believe, that was chasing Craig Leak. Some of those two lagged out as there was a very weird crash. And Craig Leak swaps it. Chase Blakely is not that far behind, so Blakely might very well get the spot here from Leak. Or be right on the back of Leak here. Leak's just gonna get up in time, block the line from Blakely, and Blakely nicely shaking up there.
Yeah.
Justin shakes chat. So Fjellberg trying to catch up to Jeremy Siebold for second place, 5th place, 4th place. So Fjellberg currently in 5th. Siebold with the fastest lap time of a 2:04.5, the last lap time of 2:18, and Fjellberg will get a 2:07 last time and 2:03.1 as the fastest. Siebold with a mistake, so Fjellberg is going to move past into the 4th spot. Era Mora, followed by Colton Mitchell, Charlie Way, Will Whitley, Alex Carlo battling with Jeremy Cohenauer, and Justin just disappeared.
Justin, me?
Yep.
I'm still here.
Cohenauer swapping out. Johnny Goodman. So let's see if
Burkeen's stretching this lead, by the way.
Yep. So Cohenauer, after having a bit of a crash there, being passed by Sean Klein and Tyler Lewis. So that's side off, almost being a lap down. Ryan Turner just being lapped. Craig Leak still second place, followed by Whitley in third, Fjellberg 4th, followed by Siebold in 5th. So top 5 is still the same, Colton Mitchell, Ramora, that might have changed, 5th and 6th and 7th.
After an unfortunate restart in that kind of not really Moto 1, Carlo has gotten back up into 10th spot for this one, and he's got a bit of time to maybe get a spot or two more.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, that was so unfortunate for
unfortunate,
Carlo.
frustrating, but there's nothing you can do about it. So,
And we had a nice three-way battle going between Tyler Lewis, Jeremy Konauer, and Sean Klein. But unfortunately, Sean Klein getting the slide out and Konauer getting the feet off, so that battle quickly dissolved. So I guess we could do a lap through the pack here. Burkini in first place. That's Sidehoff and Ryan Turner. Probably around 20th place. Stream is going fine, thank you for asking. This would be Devin Ryan, I believe. Chase Blakely. And 944, Craig Leake. So quite a big gaps here actually. Fjellberg always coming sideways, or things you get airing.
yeah, I mean, if there was no battles whatsoever, you could just put it on Dennis and at least be a bit entertaining.
Yeah, I'm just going for the pack here. Seabolt, Colton Mitchell. So Seabolt must have made a mistake because he was right on Dennis's back just not very long ago. Number 46. 43.
Edward Mora.
Will Whitley for the free, I guess.
Yep.
It's so hard to swerve mode, guys. I mean, three guys in the 30s, that's just too much. Alex Carlo.
Charlie Way on 264.
Yep. Sean Klein. Jeff Cooper. I'm trying to remember as many names as I can. I wish I would have been here for the whole season, but I'm still trying to do my best here to remember people.
Derek Thorpe, whose name I don't think we have said tonight. It's up in the 14th.
Thorpe's been getting some coverage, I know. Russ Chapman. I mentioned Thorpe a few times at least. Is that Konauer dropping so far back?
Yeah.
Oh. That should be Foster, I believe.
Moto 1 winner Foster all the way back in 17. He also had a 2:03 lap time, by the way, and he's still in 17th. I'm not sure how that happens.
That's rough. That's a rough going for sure.
Yeah.
And here is Burkini, still with Ryan Turner and the side of right behind him, being lapped. So Chase Blakely is still in second place, going to put side of a lap down for himself. Craig Leake not that far behind in third actually, might be able to catch up before the race is over. Fjellberg also not that far behind of top 3 there. Jeremy Seabolt a bit further behind. And Colton Mitchell trying to clinch onto Seabolt. Edward Mora trying to fend off a lapper. Whitley, Carlo.
That was fun. He's a bit more spread out than we're in Moto 1. I mean, there's, well...
Yeah, I mean, Moto 1 was so stacked with battles all over the place.
I've got 2, 3, 4 tightening up a touch.
Fjellberg finding the nitro oxygen tank on his bike. 202.8.
The secret NOS button that only the real OGs in Sim have.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I guess next thing we should see on his bike is some chrome spinner or some nice neon light under the bike there. But I mean, spinners for sure would be something to have on a bike.
And I believe his name is Hobo Soft in chat. Great name. Asking how many laps there are. So these motos run 30 minutes or plus 2 laps.
Yep.
We are 31 and a half in, so we got a lap or two left. I'm
Not really
watching
sure,
the leader
but
cross the line.
it looks like it could be one lap to go, and Fjellberg getting around Craig Leak as he crashed. So Fjellberg now up into the top 3. To chase Blakely and Burkiner, so Burkine's going to cross the line. And it's going to be 2 laps to go, as Burkine apparently must have just barely made it through last time.
So the rest of the guys are asking him to slow down a bit.
Probably so. I mean,
Bjelberg, by the way, still keeping it quick with a 2:07. I'm sure it's slow by his standards, but he's only 5 seconds back of Chase Blakely, whose fastest lap is a 2:07.
yep. I'm quite sure that Burkine would have preferred 1 less lap, as Burkine's not that far ahead of these guys. 1 lap and Blakely will be right on his tail, and it's a bit more to go to Fjellberg, but if Burkine would go down, Fjellberg wouldn't be far behind, so if Fjellberg could put down another 2:02 lap, he'd definitely be right on Burkine's back.
Oh, on Burkine's, yeah. I mean, that's high shooting for him. I think he'd be quite pleased to be able to catch and pass Blakely.
Yep.
Or at least maybe that's just my thinking. Dennis probably doesn't settle for anything but first.
Probably so. Craig Leak keeping it solid in 4th place. James Siebold in 5th still. Mitchell in 6th. Mora. Will Whitley. Alex Carlo. Charlie Way. Sean Klein. Tyler Lewis. Jeff Cooper. Derek Thorpe. Russ Chapman. Jordan Foster. Soar Cross. Jeremy Cohen. So Cohen are definitely dropping so far back this race. I would like to recall him being up in the top 5 at one point, but not able to keep it together this time, unfortunately. Dylan Copeland.
I will also blame your time zone for mine not being able to keep up with this.
Yeah. Side off, scoring 1 point if it then says it is now. Back in 20th place, so we are officially on the last lap here.
And for the record, talking about Dennis picking it up, Craig Leak just dropped his quickest lap of the race, 2:04.6 in 4th, behind Bjelberg, who ran a 2:07.2.
Yeah, I mean, you can
and
see.
Chase Blakely went down in 2nd. Now he's dropped back to 4th.
Yeah, that's true. And we do have Sideoff here as a lapper, and I'm sure Sideoff doesn't want to pull over, but Sideoff almost jumping into the back of Fjellberg. So Fjellberg having to deal with 92 of a rider I'm not familiar with, I believe. Unfortunately, I think I saw...
Dennis just throws it sideways and says, I'll take care of that problem real quick.
That's so nice.
I was watching from Craig's perspective there, and it looked like Dennis wrecked off the face of that jump, and then I remembered it was Dennis. And he was just scrubbing.
He's throwing so sick scrubs in the middle of the race.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. He does it every jump, too. I mean, it's exhausting to watch. I can only imagine trying to do it.
Even doing tiny whips over the camel hump.
Alright, I'm on board with camel hump now. That fits. I like it. You talked me into the camel hump.
Craig Leak, I mean, I'm impressed by Craig Leak. I was quite... Oh, Danny swaps. Leak is... Oh, just misses out of a front end lock. So lucky there. So Craig Leak up to 2nd place now. Burkine 1st.
Yeah. Cruising at home for Moto2 victory. His last one with the number 1 plate. Well done.
Yep.
Maybe we get a, well, I don't know if there's a room to front flip, but and he goes for it. Almost had it.
Oh, that was actually a finish line, so Very keen going
Yep.
to take the victory here. Lapping up to 18th place. Kristoffer finishing second in front of Fjellberg here. I don't think Fjellberg is going to mess up on last turn. That would be quite unlikely.
Still just gyrating all over the place.
Chase Blakely, 4th. Jeremy Seabolt, 5th, so top 5 for Seabolt. Colton Mitchell in 6th.
A quick, before you give a rundown when this is over.
Yep.
Shout out to our buddy Ryan Turner. We were giving a bit of, I don't know, joking too earlier. He did get in points.
Yep.
Finished 19th. Had his best lap of the race on the last lap. Well done, Ryan.
Aura Mora, 7th. Will Whitley, 8th. Colin, 9th. And Sean Klein, 10th. Chapman on that 125. Best 2-stroke. Going to come in on 11th. Tyler Lewis behind him.
I could be wrong here, but Charlie Way, who is currently sitting in 13th, may have lost 2 at least spots in the second or third to last corner there of the race. That's always gut-wrenching. His last lap was a 2:34.
Yep.
Nevertheless, a good finish for him. Well, for anyone. Except for maybe Dennis and these top guys, but I would certainly take that finish. Perhaps it's just me.
Austin Beer in 25th. Going to be last guy to finish here. And there's been a bunch of guys quitting. We had 33 to 27th not finishing. Christian Reed actually going to finish as well. He's probably the last guy to finish in a moment. So Reed just wasting everyone's time. And I wonder what happened to Holiak in the beginning.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like he had to get up and get away from his controller, or
I don't know. He just
maybe
no, that was yeah. I don't know.
he was trying to own that rut. Perhaps no one else can go in that rut. That was his rut. He was sitting in that one spot.
So we actually have a change here. So Blakely is going to finish 3rd, Siebel 10th, and Fjellberg 4th on cuts.
Quite a bit.
And we also have Tyler Lewis dropping down to 14th, Charlie Way 12th, Johan Foster 13th, and Dylan Copeland going to steal side-off's 1 point. So 450s, here we go. Guess I could pull up a 1v1 here of Walter. Here we go, services. Lineup check next time.
I'm fading quickly here on you, Chris, but I will hang in as long as I can.
Sounds good.
Give you someone to chat with.
I'll try to do the same here. Oh, I am supposed to get a stream. Thanks for reminding me.